persons nominated by His Excellency the President to hold public office, including cabinet secretaries, and we have a communication. You are nominated for cabinet secretary for gender, culture, arts, and heritage. And if you find favor with this committee after engagement, then it will recommend your suitability, because our duty is to find whether you are suitable or unsuitable for the job for which you are nominated. The committee consists members that you can see here. And before we engage, we'll ask you to take an oath. You are going to give your statement on oath. You may choose to take an oath on the Bible or the Holy Quran or the Holy Book of Hindus. Which one do you choose?
The Bible.
Bible. So be upstanding, take the Bible with your right hand and recite the oath before you. Can you move to closer to the mic so that you can be heard on record?
I, Stella Chepkoech Soy Langat, do swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee on the matter under this consideration shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
You may take your seat and sign to the oath. I'm the Speaker of the National Assembly and Chairman of this committee. On my right is the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Gladys Boss. My left is Sarah Kyoko, our Deputy Clerk, and I'll invite members to introduce themselves for the record.
Naisula Lesuda, MP Samburu West.
Nishungwa.
Nelson Koech, Belgut.
David Kosing, Pokot South.
Emase, introduction.
Emase Mary, Teso South.
Abdul Rahim Daoud, North Imenti Meru.
George Gitonga Murugara, MP Tharaka.
Owen Bayer, MP Kilifi North.
Robert Mbui, MP Kadhiani.
Stephen Mule, MP Matungulu.
Dido Raso, MP Saku.
Abdi Shurie, Balambala.
Mishimboko Likoni.
Rehab Mokami, Nyeri County.
Caleb Saboti.
Stella, for purposes of the conduct of this hearing, we'll be referring to you as nominee. All right? We will start off by inviting you to introduce yourself, but before that, pass on your original documents in your possession to the clerk to cross-check with the documents we have on you. So start by introducing yourself by name, educational background, work experience, any key competencies that make you feel you are suitable for the appointment to which you have been nominated by His Excellency the President.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, and honorable members of the vetting committee. Allow me to express my gratitude to His Excellency the President for nominating me to this position of the Cabinet Secretary, Gender, Arts, Culture, and Heritage. Indeed, Honorable Chair, this nomination.
Refer to me as chairman or speaker. I'm not a chair.
I am sorry, Honorable Speaker. Allow me to express my appreciation, Honorable Speaker, to His Excellency the President for this opportunity to serve as a Cabinet Secretary. And indeed, this nomination is a great honor to the women of Kericho and the women of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will proceed straight on to introduce myself. My name is Stella Chepkoech Soilangat. I was born and brought up in the Greater Kericho County in a family of 9 siblings, and I'm a third born in the family. I went to school in Meswanda Primary School. I went to secondary school at the Tengecha High School for my O levels. I went to Kipsigis Girls for my A levels, the last group of A levels, and I proceeded to the Nairobi University, where I did.
The University of Nairobi.
University of Nairobi, yes. The
Not,
university chair.
Yes.
Chairman. I am a holder of a master's degree in public administration, and I've attended several other capacity building trainings from the Kenya School of Government and other institutions. Honorable Chair, Honorable Chairman.
You can call me chairman or speaker.
Speaker.
Yes.
Speaker is Isha, Chairman.
Go ahead. Yes. Go on.
I have also had various capacity building trainings in areas of mediation, in areas of conflict management, in areas of peace building, and I've served in the public service for a period of 29 years, serving in the central government in various ministries, starting from the State Department of Public Service. I've served in the Labor Department, and Honorable Chair, I was privileged to be part of the team that was setting up the State Department of Gender when it was being in the process of transition. That was in the 2004 at the Department of Social Services, Sports, and Culture. Honorable Chair, Honorable Speaker, I hope I will not be penalized for calling you the wrong name. Mr. Speaker.
Just no, go on.
Let me stick to the Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir.
Go on. Nobody will penalize you. Go on.
Thank you very much. I'll try and much as possible not to repeat it again. So, Honorable Speaker, I've built a career in the public administration, working in several ministries, and I have captured, I've been able to go through building capacity. My capacity has been built as a career administrator, and I have served different ministries. I have also served in the public administration, field administration, covering 3 regions, that is the Rift Valley. I've served in the Eastern region. I've served in Nyanza and South Rift Valley. Mr. Speaker, I have also been involved in institutional building. I was privileged while working in the Office of the Attorney General to be part of a team who was setting up the Witness Protection Agency, which was actually a very unique institution. It is one of its kind in East and Central Africa. And I want to believe, Mr. Speaker, that gave me an opportunity also to interact with issues of gender-based violence and the need to protect witnesses for purposes of ensuring that there is success in the prosecution and also to strengthen the administrative justice system. Mr. Speaker, sir, in my journey of duty, I've been part of the team who was setting up the county governments. I was privileged to be the first interim county secretary for the Narok County government. I also participated in strengthening the structure and function of the county government in Bomet County. And I have also participated in issues of ensuring that girls are protected from repugnant cultural practices while serving in the county government of Bomet, while setting up the Bomet East sub-county. And those experiences, Honorable Speaker, have given me, have assisted me in building resilience and also interacting with the environments where gender-based violence is rampant and where interventions are required to strengthen the fight against gender-based violence. Mr. Speaker, sir, I think my experience in field administration has assisted me in terms of building resilience, building courage, and also building hard work and sacrifice, which are actually the pertinent ingredients for leadership in this particular field that I am nominated to serve. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Excellent. Nominee, now we'll invite members to ask you some questions, starting with the Deputy Speaker.
Okay. Ms. Langat, I would like to ask you just one question, which has been something that has been a subject of debate among the women of Kenya, and this is on the implementation of the 2/3 gender principle, which has been very elusive, despite several attempts to pass the law in the country, in the parliament, has not succeeded. And I know that your predecessor also had it on her desk. How do you think you will approach the ongoing challenges in implementing the 2/3 gender principle to make it a reality for the women of Kenya? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable member. The items on the 2/3 gender rule are actually envisaged by our Constitution under Article 27, where the Constitution considered that for successful mainstreaming of gender in leadership, in electoral positions and appointee positions, there is need for the government to come up with legislation to facilitate and to operationalize what is provided under the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, sir, the particular item that we are discussing on the two-third gender rule is a big challenge, and the State Department in which I have nominated have come up with initiatives. And as we are sitting in this room, Mr. Speaker, sir, I am aware that there are initiatives under the Gender Inequality Commissions and proposals to initiate issues on amendment of the Constitution to address the caps which have not been addressed under the legislation. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am aware also that the issues of two-third gender rule is a big challenge, especially in leadership under the National Assembly and appointee positions, because we are lacking the legislative platform where operationalizing the two-third gender rule is supposed to be guided through. Under the county government, we are advantaged because of the provision of the County Government Act, which gives very, very strict guidelines on how to mainstream issues of two-third gender rule under the county government. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I believe the members seated in this room will be persuaded to assist the department where I'm supposed to go and serve, if approved by this committee, so that we engage in terms of coming up with relevant legislations that will assist all of us to mainstream two-third gender rule, not only in the elective positions, but also in appointive positions, like where I have been as a career public administrator. Thank you, Chair.
Just something, Honorable Chair, I was hoping that you would tell me something more radical, like that you'll advise the President to dissolve Parliament, since there is already a live advisory opinion from Justice Maraga, the former Chief Justice, on the President's desk for failure to do this. So maybe you need to crack the whip. Thank you.
Can I add something, Chair?
Are you sure you want to dissolve the people vetting you?
Sorry, Mr. Speaker, sir.
That's a joke. You don't have to respond to it.
I just want to mention something, Mr. Speaker, sir, if you will allow me. What the honorable member has mentioned about the dissolving the assembly, Mr. Speaker, sir, there is already existing goodwill from the top leadership in the executive. And this is actually demonstrated by the number of women who have been nominated to participate in this current cabinet. So I think the goodwill is there. What we just need is to go deeper and engage with the honorable members in the National Assembly to give the President support in actualizing the two-third gender rule. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Majority Leader, you'll pass. Koech.
Mine is on FGM and early marriage, Madam Nominee. And given the persistent nature of social cultural norms that perpetuate harmful practices, such as FGM, forced marriage, and child marriage, what specific strategies and policies do you propose to challenge and dismantle these discriminatory practices? Additionally, how do you plan to engage with community leaders and stakeholders to foster cultural change, ensure protection and empowerment of women and girls, and support them in overcoming barriers to economic participation?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to thank the member for asking that very pertinent question. The issue of FGM and early marriages, in my experience and interaction in field administration, Honorable Chair, these are issues which are emanating from the levels of poverty in our communities. most of the communities that I've interacted with, Ms. Honorable Chair, FGM, yeah. Mr. Speaker, sir. Most of the communities where FGM and early marriages are rampant are communities where the poverty index is very high, and girls are actually considered as an investment. So, Honorable Speaker, to address the issue of FGM and early marriages, we need to address poverty in our communities by empowering men and women, and more especially the men, because for a successful girl to progress and grow to be a person to be dependent on by a society, it takes a man. I'm a daughter, Mr. Speaker, of a mechanic, and I can assure you, Mr. Speaker, without the support of a father, a male figure in a family, women cannot do much in terms of empowerment and protection of girls. The second thing, Honorable Speaker, is addressing the issue of facilitating the girls to ensure that there is access to education by ensuring that each community have a school which the girls can be able to access, and also supporting the girls by giving them the required items like sanitary towels, so that they are able to transit from puberty to higher levels in education.